Hi everyone, welcome back. If you were part of the Sunday Night Live, you know that I talked about this specific item. Don't go nowhere. Stick around because I have to tell you, everything comes full circle. And there's a reason why this is coming into our saving and budgeting and planning videos, because it all comes together. And if you don't realize that, then you're missing pieces of puzzles that I believe are necessary. Okay, what do we have today? We have a brand new book. But before we get into this, I want to talk about where it began. And yes, there's money, because it's not just going to be about brain dumping. We're going to associate it with our financials. All right. Over the last 2 years, we, on my channel, The Village, read The Secret, The Magic, and 21 Days to Riches. I honestly don't know where it is. It used to sit right here. Okay. Why am I bringing that up? Law of attraction, law of gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything comes together. So now we're here, but we're going to come back in time and we're going to become present time. It all comes together. I promise you, stick with me. So for me, a year and a half ago, I started doing journals, brain dumping, right? Things that were important to me, things that were I was going through. I was unlocking things. I was just releasing. Now, have you ever thought about doing it in a fun way? Because I can guarantee you that the moment you start writing it and doodling on it, it's an amazing experience. So these are some of mine from a year ago. I'm trying to think. Let me see. Did I write a date? I was trying to be mindful on dates. And I'm looking here for May. But then I saw May of last year. And yeah, I guess it was May, because I had lost Tex. So we're just over a year. And it's just a fun thing to do. We did bring in some stickers and you guys loved it. And I want to say thank you for bringing it back. You asked, and when you ask, you know what? You shall receive. Now, it's in a different way, right? Because I know that some of us are not creative, right? You struggle, right? And you probably have a superpower, and I would love to have your superpower, and you would love to have some creativity from me, right? But this is where we come together. I have created something amazing for all of us, because I know you want to be a part of this, and I want to do it with you. So that's why this is Brain Dump with Donna, episode 1. It kind of comes together with everything that we do. And I told you, full circle. We're becoming more mindful, right? More present, more thinking, right? Everything comes together with Save to Sync, mindfulness, awareness. It also happens with the brain dump. Now, I have these two out because this is the Shield series, and this became something because I felt like we all needed a shield. You know what? We all have superpowers, but we all sometimes need that superpower of a shield to assist us. Calm, peace. This is an amazing book about shielding energy, shielding things, right? That's why this comes into play. Let's talk about it. Brain dump with me. Brain dump, right? We've talked about this. Hear the signal, not the noise. Take that radio and tune in to the frequency of peace, energy, mindfulness, gratitude, abundance, prosperity. These words that are positive words can keep coming. All right. So in this book, it's over on my website. I will link it down below. 21 pages, I do believe. You get the letter from me. How to use this book. And then you get, now this is just one section of it. Add-ons will be coming. What is the signal? Now, there are places to assist you in pulling things out of your brain, but there's also outlines for you to bring in your markers. Then this here page, print it 352 times. Print it, use it every day, because what happens every day, you have different emotions, you feel different, you have different clarity. You might be working through something. You might want to do this a few times a day. There is, this is for you. Always jot down your date. There was no date on this one, but today you write it here. This one is totally blank. So if you needed prompts, that's here. But if you wanted to just take this page and do this, that's what it's there for. Then we come over here and it just gives you things to think about. What are you thinking about today? Please don't forget to write down your date. And then this gives you prompts. This one lets it pull out of you for what you're feeling. What are you carrying? So if you look, everything's going in an order. Today, you're thinking about something. You realize tomorrow what you're carrying, right? It gives you prompts, but then it gives you blank so that you get to talk about what's inside of you at that moment. What deserves my attention, right? Because you get to give. You get to choose. So after something needs your attention, you then realize, what can I let go of? Again, there's lots of places for you to doodle. Trace, doodle, coloring. I'm going to be working through all these. So I want to let go of things I can't control, let go of stress, right? But the next page is what you're feeling on this date. What do you feel like you're letting go of? Because again, depending on what season you are in your life, I'm not talking winter, spring, summer, fall. I'm thinking, are you walking in happiness? Are you walking with some stress? Are you walking with some concerns? What this might be let go of things financially. This might be things within your relationships. This could take on its a whole new meaning on as many times as you print it. And then when you let go of something, you're making room for something else, right? You could be letting go, and all of a sudden you receive joy. You let go and you've got more faith. You let go and now you're working with creativity with me, right? Love it. These are prompts. Next page, you get to say what you are welcoming into your space. Make space for it. It will come to you. And then, of course, you get to color. This one, okay, I have two favorites. This one is pure Donna powered by creativity. The radio, the frequency, the noise, the signal, feel this. If you've been with me for a while, you know that this is something that I feel constantly. All right. what do I want to grow? And this isn't really about growing a plant. This is about what is stable, what are you aware, what are your daily habits. These are all things, again, this can change on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly basis. Again, I'm bringing things to the table that become awareness for you, but also in a way to not maybe consider it a diary, a journal, your story, right? Because always remember this: our end game is our future self, right? We're doing this for our future self. So think about this: what is your future self relying on this girl right here, right now, to realize, so that she is in a place of contentment? Do everything now for her, or do everything now for him. Meaning if you're a guy, then we cannot have anything without gratitude. Again, you could do this on a daily. This is only as good as you put forth effort. Don't buy this tool if you're not going to use it. This tool is here for you. If you buy it, please use it. Now, I know it's hard to see, but sometimes people don't know how to doodle, right? So what did I do? I gave you doodling. These are traceable areas for you to practice with the thinnest of pens and just have fun with it. Then from here, you get to do you. Do you. And then our last page is our envelope, because for every page I do, I would like to save some money. And then you get the back cover. So this completes a book. All right. I want to do this by myself. I don't want to do that on camera. But today, I wanted to work on this one. I just grab a piece of cardstock and I throw it in here because I don't want to bleed. I don't want it to come through onto the next page. I am going to save $2 today. And these are just markers I had gotten off of Amazon. I don't remember how much they were, but I will link these down below in case you're interested in them. I kind of like them because look at the beautiful rainbow color. All right. Now, I have a few things that are on my mind. I really do. So I want to get them off my mind. And this is all about emptying what's in here. If you did not know this, I am having eye surgery. And right now, the date is coming closer. And I want to say it's messing with my head. And I'm going to be brutally honest. I've had one too many surgeries in my life. But I don't know if it's, whether it was my shoulder or my tendon or, the other stuff that I had done. Right now, because it's my eye, it's really messing with me. Because I love to see, and I don't want to take that for granted. So today, for me, it's going to be kind of around that process. I want to jump around on that. All right. So I'm going to zoom you in just a little and see what we come up with. I want you to be able to see the markers also. All right. I'm going to take this one and I want to I'm just going to have fun. Nothing serious. And today is June. Today's the 23rd. 20. That's not going to work, is it? For some reason, my marker's not working. There we go. 26. June 23rd, 2026. And I'm going to take these 4 prompts and I'm going to run with them. I am thinking about my family. And I associate my family with a heart. And I am noticing right now shift. What can I let go of? I can let go of fear. I'm going to let go of fear. Now, I thought long and hard about this one because I sat down and I was thinking, okay, what am I feeling today? And it's like, what do I need? So I'm thinking about my family. I am noticing a shift and I can let go of my fear. But what do I need? I can't answer that question. I really, really can't. So the fact that I can't answer this one, I thought long and hard about it. What was I thinking about? What am I trying to learn? What was I releasing? But this is what I realized. I have not I believe that I can't answer this because of this. I have not slowed down enough to think about myself. And I think that's the truth. So for the last week and a half, I have been I'm going to say 2 weeks, maybe longer. Almost, I call it a nesting, right? I've been nesting, getting things done. Things that have been on my list for over a year, I was getting done. You remember if you were a mom and you had a baby, right before you gave birth, it's like the house was clean. Like you got this burst of energy. Every single baby item was washed, cleaned, put away. The house was in order. You were ready. Your bag was packed. Everything was in order so that when you brought this baby home, right? You remember that day? I do. I could not answer this. So instead of what do I need, I'm going to ask myself these questions right now, right? So for me, what will make my day easier? Okay. I'm not craving anything right now. Where do I need support? Um, where do I need support? How do I give myself grace? And then, since this is coming up, how do I let others care for me? Ooh, these are all um, these are all important questions for myself right now. And to be honest with you, I don't know where they just came from. They literally just came out of me. What will make my day easier? I'm going to say I need to tune in that radio frequency to, I need to focus. I need to make lists. Because when I make a list and I cross things off, the accomplishment, the feeling of accomplishment makes the fireworks go off, right? That, for me, is a godsend, right? Where do I need support? I know that one. Let that dry for a second. I need to be heard. That doesn't happen often. How do I give myself grace? Oof. How do I give myself grace? And this is important. This is why I want you to do this. Don't pull it from yourself, right? Because if you write it and then ask yourself a question and then try to answer it, you'd be surprised at what comes out. To give myself grace, I need to be still. I need to be still. And how do I let others care for me? Oh, that's a hard one. How do I let others care for me? Just say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm not done. I still want to be a part of this. I really do. So for me, right now, I'm going to come in with this one. Okay. Now, I went looking for some spiritual quotes, affirmations, things that were going to comfort me. And This is what I came up with, right? We'll let that dry for just a quick second. Okay, she was powerful. Not because she wasn't scared, but because she went on so strongly despite the fear. So before you start brain dumping, ask yourself, what are your feelings? And ask these four. Then, if you need a prompt, do a Google search. Ask ChatGPT. This is what I'm feeling. I need a positive message to give myself. And all of a sudden, that came to me. So basically, she was powerful, not because she was scared, but not because she wasn't scared, but because she went on so strongly despite the fear. Right there. Right there. Oh, so anyways, these are not meant to scare you. These are meant to inspire you, to help you grow, right? So then I want to say, I want to do this. I love that fact that I'm going through all of these. And I am going to just take my markers and have fun with the space that's left. And I want to now just dump words. Words that are in my brain. Words that, and listen, you can color coordinate this. If you want a page of just 2 colors, do it. I love when I just have fun with it. Nothing has to match for me. I think that this is just beyond beautiful and fun to just scribble, highlight, enjoy what you have, use what you have. You know, if you have Crayola markers, use them. If you have pencils, use them. Okay, you don't have to go out and buy this to do this. Please remember that. So for me, I was thinking, I was thinking along the lines of what would I include in these? What's important to me? My faith. God the Father. My family. I'm going to put my village. I always include you guys. My fur babies. Our home. My gratitude. My strength. My love for others. My love for all things. Contentment. Right? My feelings. And I don't know. Yeah, here we go. My creativity. So, last question. What's one thing I don't want to forget? Ooh, that one's deep for me today. What's that one thing I don't want to forget? All right. Let that dry for a second. How much appreciation I have for life. That is today's brain dump. It's not hard. It's not scary. It's actually exhilarating. Can you do me this favor if you're still with me? Will you give me feedback? Is this for you? Is this something that you needed? Is it something that you're grateful I'm bringing back? Because like I said, let it go. Bring it to the table. Pull it out of you. Become aware of things that are manifesting, good, bad, or other, inside of yourself. Face it. Because I do believe it all comes full circle. I hope that you appreciate this. And if you're a prayerful person, I would love to be included in your prayers, and that the doctor is his hands are in working order that day. Let's just say that. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love yous. See you in the next one. Bye.